Okay. Let's take this off again. So we're taking this off again, and unfortunately the noise came back, and I didn't fix it with my spectacular idea, but I'm just going to modify this and fix it once and for all. All right. So, I don't know if the camera can pick this up. This is the cowl. It's only 2 screws holding this little bracket, and unfortunately the V-twin vibrates and this thing just shakes. So instead of having this clip here, they should have had a 3rd screw, and that would have fixed the problem. Okay, so instead of having this little snap-on thing, whatever it does nothing. And I'm just annoyed that I have to go through this all the time, and it's embarrassing. But anyway, I'll put the screws in all that. Excuse the mess here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some double-sided tape just to act like a gasket in this area here where I put a bit of tape. So I'm going to remove the tape. Get that over here. Very frustrated, I'll tell you. Now, if you use thick tape, I'm sure it'll help a lot more, but unfortunately in my case just the tape, it was all right for a little while, and all of a sudden the noises just came back. So I just want to put a little piece, not a little piece, a good thick piece here. I don't know if we can see if the GoPro's picking that up. Just want to put a piece of like foam. It's basically a thin layer of foam which acts like a gasket, so hopefully that'll absorb the vibrations a lot better than a bit of tape. Now that's going to be a problem in the middle there, but I'm sure if we align that, uno, due. Where's the other one? Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, it's about right. Get that through. Okay, so you can see what we're doing here. We're putting a thicker bit of tape. Actually, I don't even think I have to cut that, and I don't mind it if this overflows or hangs or whatever. It doesn't really matter, because it's probably better, because even if it goes off the edge a bit, because that's where it vibrates, it actually just rattles. It just seems to rattle on the edge. So what I've done, I've basically made a gasket for this thing. So hopefully that'll be the end of it, and we won't have to be doing these videos again. All right, let's fit you in. Okay, that's it. All right, I'm going to put the screw in, and okay, sorry guys, this is a bit of a rush video, but I'm just so annoyed with the whole thing. Just so annoyed with the whole CF Moto situation that you know, I know in Greece and Italy that I follow a lot of the bike riders from there, and I get a lot of viewers from Italy as well. So thanks to all my Italian viewers, I'm very grateful. Paisanos, for checking out the channel. I don't want to drop this screw, let's get this one in. And I think in Italy there seems to be a lot more support, and in Greece from CF Moto over there. I think they're doing a lot more, I don't know, just seems to be a lot more stuff happening over there from Greece and in Italy. So here in Australia there's nothing, there's absolutely nothing. So you want to be in the video, John? Hey, Signora, you want to be in the video? Don't make faces. Okay, all right. So I'm screwing down this. It's it is actually a lot more. Let's have a look. Sorry about the distractions. I'm really frustrated with this. I'm really annoyed. It's just such a stupid little thing, but it just annoys the daylights out of you, you know what I mean? So, all right, let's try now. Let's start her up. Okay, neutral. So ideally, if you can hear me, should have one screw there in the middle, and vibration should be gone, but unfortunately get that in. There it comes back, see? What do you do? Put a screw here and this. So no matter what I put there, eventually the noise somehow will get back there. So I know I probably seem like an idiot doing this, but I shouldn't have to be doing this really. It should have been fixed from the factory, but you know, don't you guys try and muck around with the bike. Let me test it out, and let me test it out, and I'll let you know how it goes. But this is really, it's really pissing me off, to be honest with you, the whole situation. But anyway, what I'm using is a bit of Celastic sealant, and it's an adhesive Celastic. Okay, you could probably use any type, but or gasket or something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see at the ends here, I couldn't get that with the tape. So I don't know if the camera's getting that, but I don't know if you can see that, but here the tape wasn't catching, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this with this is adhesive as well, right? So I'm going to put this everywhere, and put it right across here. Just give it a bit of time to dry a little bit too. I don't want it to go on there and then just get, you know what I mean, get squashed up, right? So what I'm going to do, I'll give it a good couple of minutes as well to harden up, so it'll be like a gasket right through, right across. So CF Moto, if anyone from CF Moto is watching, this thing's a bloody nuisance. I hate noises, especially when you're filming with your GoPro or your Insta or you're doing videos. It's nothing but a pain in the ass. So all right, so this is the seal. I'm not going to put much more than that. Oh, actually I could put it, make it, I might as well make it thicker. Doesn't really matter, because it will squash. Don't forget these edges. I think the noise is coming from them too as well. All right, let's put the lid on. Bit of special paper. Clean the hands. Or look at it, if whoever understands that. Okay, now just wait a minute. Okay, it's still wet, so I'll give it a couple of minutes actually. I'll let it dry up before I put it on. All right, let's just come out to the light. I don't know if you can see this, but I've covered it with silicone, right? Adhesive silicone now. I've cleaned it up as best I can. Let it harden up a little bit. It's just tacky. I'm going to put it on the back on the bike. If this doesn't work, well, yeah, not happy. Not happy CF Moto. This is a bullshit thing, you know? Anyway, I shouldn't talk like that, but I'll tell you what, when you get frustrated, you get frustrated. Right. So I've got to say sorry to all the viewers, because I'm doing this the third attempt, and I'm not, look, I'm not having a go at the bike. The bike is a great bike, handles well, goes good. I you know, don't think in any way that this is a bad motorcycle or I'm doing a video to complain about my bike. I'm not complaining. The bike is fine. Okay, so if you buy this bike, I can tell you, you won't be disappointed. It's a solid machine and good price. It goes good, you know, it does everything well, but it's just little minor things like this that annoy the shit out of me. Okay, so I'm not even going to tighten it all the way, I don't think. I'm going to let that silicone just grab and harden up, and then I'll harden this up. I'll probably tighten it up again tomorrow. But just out of curiosity, even when it's not fully tightened, I'm going to start up the bike. Okay, it's not tightening it hard, just finger tight. All right. There you go. Can barely hear any noise out of it. Much better. still vibrates. See that? See that design? Still vibrates. But it's not as noisy. It doesn't sound anything like before, so I think that's the best I'm going to get it. Yeah, next thing I was going to say, I don't want to be drilling holes into the plastics. I don't want to be doing that. But the other thing, I was going to put a bit of elastic across the across here to hold this steady from the vibrations. That's the only other thing. See how that vibrates? Being a look, once you hit the see, watch this. At idle, it's vibrating, noisy. But I hope I got this on camera. See how this is? I don't know if you can see it on the camera. If the camera picks it up, this is vibrating, right? It's buzzing and it's moving. Once you put the revs up, it goes. I can barely hear anything out of it now, so yeah, the silicone definitely made a bigger difference than anything else. So might as well tighten it up now. Aha! Once you tighten it, there's the noise. Can you hear the noise? Let's loosen it up. Once you loosen it, no noise. It's very interesting. There you go. So once you tighten it up, it just goes noisy again. Once you leave it, it just back off the screws a bit. No noise. So what to do? No noise at all. The minute I tighten up the screws, the noise comes back. No matter. There you go. I'm just going to put some silicone on the screws and just leave it a little bit looser. That's all I can do, and the noise is gone. Once you torque down the screws, the noise, the vibration noise just comes back. There's nothing else I can do about it. So that's the best we're going to get, folks. That's the best we're going to get, because if you don't tighten them up all the way, no problem. So if anybody else has got another solution apart from drilling holes in the thing, yeah, let me know. I mean, you can tighten it up and everything else, but the noise does come back. Even if you put a bit of tape underneath, I've found that it just eventually gets back at you. I'm sure you can put a bit of elastic through here just to hold the just something to go across the top of this. Let me see if I can find something. All right, so I don't know if you can see this, but I got some bungee cord. This you can buy at a hardware store, or you know, your camping store. It's what I used to make stuff up for my kayak. So I'm going to see if I can make something to go across here and hold that steady. So I'm going to turn the camera off while I muck around, and then I'll come back to you. So we'll try with the elastic as well. So I don't know how good the camera can pick this up, but what I did, see that? Straight away, I put elastic through here, and it's like a little bungee cord, and that just sits on top there, and that just pretty much absorbs the sound of the vibration. Simple, but it works. So I tightened up the screws and the vibration came back. See? Actually better the other one. So it is a bit of string or a bit of elastic, and there it goes, disappeared. I know it's a bit annoying. I'll trim this up and make it look a bit more presentable, but that seems to be working without don't know. As I take that off, there it is. What a shit design. What a shit design, see Moto. Okay, I backed it off, no noise. Put the elastic on it, and there you have it. Alright, I'm going to cut the elastic down, but that seems to be the only non-intrusive solution. Alright, let me fix this up, make it neater. Okay, I've cut the elastic down. You've got your, it's probably not the best looking solution, I guess. Let me just spin that around so you can't see the knot. There you go, it's out of the way. But it's pretty neat. It's 4mm bungee cord. That's what it's called here in Australia. I don't know, in Italy or Greece, in the camping shops or the hardware stores. Usually they're found in kayaks. You know, kayak stores have this sort of stuff. So I don't know if you can, there's a string and that's the loop over the top that holds that down. No noise, nothing. And I think tomorrow when the silicon hardens up at the back there, that'll all help as well. But yeah, just a stupid little thing. Apart from that, everything else is fine. Okay, if anybody has something better without putting the drills in, or if CF Moto's listening, let me know. Okay. But so this is what it looks like from the outside. You can't even see it, but I've got a elastic cord there on the right on the inside there. You can barely see. I've got a string or a 4mm elastic, but there it is. There it is. So that's the solution working. Get out of here. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry, this one might have been a bit frustrating because I was just pretty much doing it as I went along. So we both saw the frustration of trying to fix something when it doesn't work. Anyway, I think we've got a solution now. So this is definitely this is how it's going to stay. No matter what happens now, that's it. No more. Thanks, guys. Later.